What's good, everybody? I'm gonna give you a quick recap of why I chose a Coyote over other cars. Number one, it is the easiest platform to make power. Really easy. You can even get the base model 5.0 and make great numbers. I got the premium 16 because I like the, the big screen and my gauges and stuff like that. Two, well, you got a great engine. It comes with a great engine. You don't have to touch the cams. You don't have to touch the bottom end. You ain't got to touch none of that. Like, legitly, you can put bolt tons on the car and make real good numbers. You can put a turbo on the car and make good numbers. You can put nitrous on the car and make hell of good numbers. You can put a supercharger on it. Oh, you got a beast. That's what I'm saying. Easiest platform. Number three, I like a stick. Yeah, you can get a stick in other cars, but it's just something about the stick in a 5.0. It gives you the traditional feel. But I'm not just saying this to bash other cars and stuff like that. I just chose the Coyote because it's the easiest platform to make power off of, and it has shown over the years. It's so easy to make power from these cars. Don't get me wrong, all the LS motors and LS stuff, yeah, they play with cams, they play with pistons, they play with all this stuff. If you like building a car, yeah, that's what you do. You do that with Dodge too. You got to play with all that other stuff. But when you go forward, you ain't got to play with that stuff unless you feel like you want to make ridiculous power. Like, let's say 1,000, 1,200. You can make it with a stock block with these cars, but you want to have a reliable car and you want to make that much, you gonna play with the pistons and stuff. But me personally, I want a car that I can make anywhere between 650 or 750 horsepower and it's reliable. And that's a Ford car. That's Ford Mustang for you. Easy to make power and it's reliable. You don't have to touch none of the internals. Yes, you got to keep the car tuned and shit like that. It's a good ass car. All in all, I'm just giving you my honest opinion. It's a real good car. Yeah, I have my ups and downs with the car. I tore my stock shifter up. I tore it completely up. But other than that, the car good. Most people talk about the M82. Yeah, because y'all grenade the motherfuckers. When you grenade that transmission, you making ridiculous power. You making 650 to 750 horsepower with a stock transmission. That motherfucker gonna blow up. And that's the crazy thing. With Chevy and Dodge, you make that much fucking horsepower, and let's say, you just driving down the regular road, that motherfucker gonna fuck up. See, with a Mustang, you make that much horsepower, you ain't gotta worry about the engine fucking up. You ain't gotta worry about that. You gotta worry about transmission. That's if you driving a stick, though. Legitly, when you slamming the gears and shit like that, yeah, you gotta worry about your transmission, because the transmission is not the best. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. With me, I don't granny shift. I put it in gear. I make sure she go. But I'm not sitting here fighting the transmission, because when I had the stock shifter in the car, I fought the transmission a lot. I got locked out of gear, and I thought, oh, people keep telling me it's your synchros, it's your this, it's your that. It was none of that. It was the damn stock shifter. That stock shifter literally locks your ass out of gear once you try to shift that bitch in high RPM, because the shifter literally gets so damn hot in the inside of that bitch, all the plastic pieces start melting, the set screw starts to unloosen itself, all that shit happens. And that's what I'm saying. That's just wild to me, because everybody I talked to talking about it's your synchros. It was never my synchros. It was never none of that. It was the shifter, and I found that out because I took it to a transmission shop. The man said, your transmission good, your clutch good. Hell, it was your damn shifter. And I'm sitting here really? And I'm sitting here yeah, I see why everybody take the stock one out, because it is not, M82 friendly. It locks you out of gear and all type of shit. But that's my piece on it.